peeps. This is Tish from Cotton Candy Quilts in lovely scenic Gaston, Indiana. And today we're working on Harmony, Block of the Month, Block 7, Section 2. So this is Section 2. This is the top diamond unit. Doesn't really look like a diamond, does it? This is an elongated, unusual shape to be using in a Lone Star. But this affords us the chance to be able to piece this in sections and put it together. We're going to be using the very same techniques that we did in section 1, so I just do a brief review of how to do the cutting and then show you how to put it together. There is a pretty cool tip if you're having trouble lining these up. How are you doing lining these up? Are these lining up so that you get pretty little points? If not, check at the end of the video and I show you how to line them up in a different way instead of just looking at it and eyeballing where the quarter is. So if you're having trouble doing that, check that out. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started on this. So here we are with step 2 of block 7, which is the top diamond units. The top diamond unit and the side diamond unit look pretty similar, but they really aren't. They're mirror images of each other, so don't just make 2 of the tops because that doesn't work. So here is my first strip set, and I'm just gonna do a review of what we're doing to get it cut. You notice that it's offset by a couple of inches and that it's pressed open. Putting the 45 down there on the bottom. When we get to the next step though, you'll want to pay attention because we have a little bit different technique. But with this one, it's just like we did before. Excuse my arm. Get rid of the edge and then put your 45 across here and the measurement that you're supposed to use from your booklet up the side and make 8 units of this stripe. Okay, we have all 3 sets of strips done and cut. So we're going to start with the diamond pieces instead of the elongated pieces. It's tricky when you look at it in the book, but actually the one with the purple shimmer goes up and to the left, and then the one with the striated goes down and to the right, and if you look, your purple flying is opposite each other, which is exactly what you want. You're going to flip it over. Remember this offsets about 1/4 of an inch on each side, and that will make it so that your seams match. Let's see how I did just kind of eking it over there. Isn't that cool? So we're going to sew all of those diamonds together, and you need 8 of those. Okay, we have our diamonds put together, and then we're going to put it together with the strip set, and it's going to go like this. And that's going to make an elongated piece. It's not a diamond anymore once we get finished, but it will be when it's all together in the big piece. So we are going to take this and flip it over. Kind of looks like a right angle, doesn't it? If you're having trouble getting this to line up with the seam on this side, you can take a pin and put in the seam straight down in the seam at 1/4 of an inch and then line up the edges and go in the seam on the back side. Leave that pin straight up and down. So we're going to leave that pin up and down. So right here is about right there is a scant 1/4. Now I can guess, but if you can't guess, get out a ruler and measure. And then go line up the edges and go straight down into the bottom piece right at the seam line right here. You're just going to go straight down. Okay, now when you pin, leave this straight up and down, pin the ends, put a pin beside it, and then take this one out. Because if you take this pin and turn it, then you're going to move your seam. So we're going to put all of these together to make the elongated top diamond unit, and we'll be right back.